In today's video, I'm going to switch out the 10-blade powered groomer cartridge on the Allett C24 with the brush attachment. Now the brush attachment is great for cleaning up the yard. It gets up a lot of debris, and it's fall time. We've got a lot of leaves, acorns, and twigs on the yard. It won't be a once and done, because I'll use that attachment several times to get the yard clean. But first, let me show you something in the yard that's really intriguing. Hey guys, welcome to sunny Bermuda. I want to show you something a little interesting in my yard. See if you can see these lines here. See these dead lines? They start here, go up. You can see they're kind of fresh here. These are older, so they're on the mend, but unfortunately the grass has stopped growing. So we've got one patch there, and then down here we have a second patch. You can see it too, it's almost like a curved line. Older, you can see the more fresh, almost burned look to it. Finally figured out what that was. In the middle of the day, usually around 1 o'clock, the windows, got that window up there, is making this here, and that window up there is making these dead marks here. Oh, there's some nutsedge I missed. But yes, it's slowly, we've only had rain 2 days, I'd say, in the past 2 months. So the grass is dry, and the sun is at the perfect angle. It did this last year, not quite as bad because we did get a lot of rain and it recovered faster. But I just want to show you guys this in case. I posted this on Instagram and a lot of people was curious what's causing this, because their yard is doing the same. So I just want to let you know, I got out around, it was around 1 o'clock, between 1 and 2 o'clock. Sun was at its highest up this way, and it was shining down. I know today, today's overcast, so can't really show you, but I may have to get my camera if I can catch it on a sunny day and actually show you. You can actually come out here and put your hand down and it'll burn your hand. That's how hot it is. But guys, let's get back to this. What I'm gonna do is take this out and show you how quick it is to take it out. Okay, to show you how to take out this cartridge on the C24, it's a whole lot easier than on the Kensington. I'm not taking screws out on the side, on the inside of the reel, pulling it out. It's basically one thing. You unscrew it down here, this little knob, just enough to slide it over. All right, you can see it disengaged here from the connector. You basically just lift it out. If I can do it with one hand. Oh, whew, that's heavy. Okay, and then I'll take the brush cartridge and we will basically pop it in here. And again, I'm doing all this with one hand. All right, I hope we got that. Basically, you set it on the bars in the back, on both sides, and also the front. You see it's right there, it's on that lip there. You slide it over, and you'll want to line up these two pieces. Right here, you can see the little notches, and then slide up there, and then tighten it up over here. And that is all it is to do it. And I did it with one hand, and it's pretty heavy. I normally don't do it with one hand. But, so we'll move this out of the way, and we'll crank this up. But first, let's talk a little bit about the level you want to use your brush. Now, I'm not going to adjust my level. I'm going to leave it at the same level that I had my reel at, which is right around a little less than 3/4, more like 5/8, between 5/8 and 3/4. Why? Because I just want to take the surface debris off the grass. As you can see, it's quite a bit of leaves, and like I said earlier, this is not a once and done, because look at all the trees around. A lot of I'll be doing this regularly. I've used my backpack blower and blew out all of my flower beds, all the rocks, so blew the leaves in here. So let's get this cranked up and I'll show you how the brush attachment works. Now, if I was doing a little fan leveling or some top dressing, I'd probably lower the brush down lower to accommodate the material. Okay guys, I got a good brush in, and this is probably the second time this has happened to me on my GoPro. I hit the record button thinking it's recording, and it did not record me sweeping. So basically, you've seen me do my yard back and forth with my C24, and I'll show you the collection in just a second. But as you can see, it kind of fluffed up the grass, kind of like running a brush through your hair. But one thing it also fluffed up is some weeds that I did not know were up here. I thought I had killed them all, but there's one here. There's a couple, 2 or 3. Look at there. They're probably, there's some spurge. The cool weather probably already got them, so they probably dropped their seeds already for next year. But I'll go through and pull these up by hand, get them out of the way. In fact, the reason I'm cleaning up my yard is I'm getting ready to put down my second application of Spectacle Flow. And I like for it to be clean, or at least all the leaves blowed off. That way you're not getting product on the leaves and preventing it from getting down the soil. And also, if you see the sky, we're expecting some light rain later tonight, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed so we can hopefully we'll get some rain to water it in. But what I'm going to do now, since it kind of has a fluff look to it from the brush, just kind of brushing the top off, I'm going to put my reel on and give it a nice crisp look to it and just make it really smooth and clean looking. But first, let's go through this and I'll show you everything it picked up. There we go. I'll throw these weeds in there. Just kind of dig through here. There's some good old acorns, and that tree, the big tall tree there, is actually an oak tree. So it's dropping all kind of acorns and stuff in here. And of course, it's just a bunch of dead grass that is sweeping off the top, and a lot of leaves and other debris, little twigs in here. So we'll empty this, and I will replace the good old brush cartridge here. It really made a dust. Look at that. It made a dust of the machine. So we'll have to clean the machine up. But first, we're going to put my 10 blade back on with my groomer. I guess we really don't need the groomer, so I'm just going to put the 10 blade on. Probably turn off the groomer and just give it a good mow. That way it's nice and clean and level. And then I'm going to fill up my little chap in there, right there, with some Spectacle Flow for my second application of the season, which is 3 ounces per acre. And I believe, yeah, I'll put a video link up here in the top right hand corner for you guys to click on if you want to go see my first application and talk about it and how cheap it was. I did basically 7,500 square feet for $7.50 application. Now, if you went to Lowe's, Home Depot, and went with per diamine or something, you're probably looking at $30, $40, $50 a bag just to cover, you know, this area. But all right, let's get it switched out. Okay, make sure it's not in picture mode, so it is recording. So we'll at least get this cleanup cut. Okay guys, got a manicure cut. I guess we can call this a manicure cut. I think I've heard the term charity mow, but we did take some off the top a little bit from where the brush kind of brushed up the hair on it. But it's looking pretty good. Looks real good. I mean, I probably won't do another mow this season, even if when I brush again. By then it'll probably be completely dormant, but it's looking, doesn't look too bad considering it's almost November the 1st right now. But let's go look real quick, see what, yeah, just got a little bit of clippings off. Not a whole lot. It's not even a quarter of the way full, but it did clean it up. Gave it a nice smooth look to it. So now we're gonna go, I'm gonna put my pre-emergent in my tank there, and I'll spray this. We'll do it off camera. Point of this video is just show you the brush cartridge, which I really didn't get to do because it didn't record, but you can see the results of it. I showed you the results. It really picked up a lot of debris, a lot of pine straw and acorns off the oak tree. It looks pretty good. And just, I did raise it up when I did this clean cut to 3/4 of an inch. It was like 2 notches below from when I brushed. So the brush, stood it up some. It's not quite as aggressive as the turf rake, so don't get those too confused. The turf rake actually has those silver prongs. It actually gets down in the turf and pulls out the debris. And if I did that, I'd probably be dumping the hopper every 2 or 3 passes, because it's been a while since I've mowed. It's actually been over a month since I mowed. It just hasn't grown due to the weather. It's cold weather. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Check out that brush cartridge. If you don't have one, you might want to look at getting one, especially on a big machine like this one, or the Kensington, or the Liberty as well. They do a pretty good job cleaning up the yard, especially the Kensington. Because it's so lightweight, it just floats along the grass and really cleans it up good. This one's more of a heavier machine, so that's why I got down in it and kind of fluffed it up some. Guys, hope you enjoyed it. Give me a like. Be sure you subscribe if you're not a subscriber. So we'll see you next time. Hope you guys have a great day.